If you guys have any problems or questions that you're having in your actual life, then email me at cangrowbusiness@gmail.com and I'll make a video trying to give the best advice I possibly can. Alright, what's up, gang? Today I have another episode of the series that I still don't have a fucking name for, okay? Right now I'm calling it Kangrow Talks or whatever the fuck, which is just so god-awful of a name. But today we have an email from this guy and he says, "What's the best way to start up your channel? I've been wanting to create a commentary channel. I'm about a year older and I thought your channel was great." So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I want to talk about basically how I'd recommend anybody start any type of YouTube channel. And there's a couple things I have written down for this. The first thing I want to say is don't watch any video or buy any course or anything that's telling you how to, get rich quick, how to get, subscribers really quickly, because that's not a thing. There is no ounce of truth in any of those videos. Yes, there's things that you can do to maybe boost yourself in the algorithm, whatever the fuck that means. But if all those tutorials you're gonna watch, they're gonna tell you all this shit about make sure you do this, and this. Don't do any of that. The next thing that I think is really important that I think people need to realize is just make the videos that you want to make. Every single tutorial you watch is going to tell you, make sure you pick a niche. Make sure you pick some sort of niche of video that you're going to make that is so fucking specific that nobody could even a little bit compete with you because nobody else is even making those videos. I've heard that in, I swear to God, every tutorial I watched whenever I was like a fucking troglodyte virgin who was like trying to look up how to blow up on YouTube like a pussy. Trust me, do not do that. I'm gonna tell you how to actually pick a niche. Think of whatever type of videos you want to make. I don't care if it's car related, food related, fucking gaming related. Pick something incredibly broad and then maybe pick one subgenre of that and then do it. So if you're making car videos, maybe make how-to car videos. If you're making gaming videos, make gaming videos on 1 or 2 or 3 games. That's all you need. You don't need to make like how to fix this engine on this specific model, like that specificness. Making sure that you're only making such a specific type of video is going to make you feel like you're trapped in a box creatively, and it's not going to be fun to make those videos. So seriously, I do think there's some merit, like you don't want to make a car video this day and then a cooking video the next day, but when it comes to enjoying what you do and still being able to see some sort of growth out of it, just pick some sort of broad niche. For example, my niche is commentary. I don't even have like a fucking subgenre of that because there doesn't even really need to be. I talk about whatever I want to talk about, whether it's stories, whether it's this series right now, whether it's talking about downfalls, anything. I will talk about anything. That's all I need. I don't need to specifically talk about, this person or specifically talk about this type of thing. I tried to do that and it just made me feel like I couldn't do anything I wanted to do. And the reason I'm stressing this so much is because I swear that's what every single video says. They always talk about picking a niche. Do not do that. Make the videos you want to make. Another tip I have is just stick with it, okay? You're not going to blow up overnight. Any story that you've heard about, like, oh, like the big YouTuber, I uploaded one video and it just blew the fuck up and from there on out, I've just, had it good. You're not going to get that. That is not going to happen to you no matter what you do. You could put all your time into making the best video possible, but it being your first video, you don't have an audience and you don't have people that are going to watch it. It's not going to get recommended to a certain type of people. It's not going to do well. Do not expect yourself to do good in the beginning and just give it time. I saw this thing that Mr. Beast said, and for the most part, I absolutely hate a lot of the advice that Mr. Beast gives because I think it's a lot of that, like, make sure you're doing the fakest thing possible. But he did say something good, and that's that make 100 videos, and if none of them do marginally good, you're doing something wrong. I do think that is an actual good tip. Stick with it. Don't expect your first few videos to blow the fuck up. I, for example, have posted around 50 videos. I don't really know. I've been doing this for almost 2 months, and I've gained 850 subscribers, and that was more than I ever expected, but that's just it. I never had any expectations, and that's another tip. Don't expect yourself to get anywhere by a certain amount of time. You have to realize that with YouTube, people subscribing to you or people watching your videos is like a choice. Like, that's not like a number in a game. That's an actual person. And because of that, it makes it to where it's a lot more not necessarily luck-based, but it's not like there's some perfect algorithm that's gonna make you do the best you possibly can instantly. That's not how the, whatever YouTube algorithm works. Whenever you get views, it's really easy to just think about that as a number, but it's important to realize that every single view represents a real person who watched your videos, which is why you don't want to expect X amount of people to subscribe to your video by X amount of time. You have to realize that YouTube and content creation is an exponential growth. And the last tip I have to give to you is don't listen to advice from people like Mr. Beast or Eric. And I want to elaborate on that really quickly. You have to realize that these like big guys, okay, like Mr. Beast, everything, every frame in their video is engineered to be the most engaging and hard to look away from thing possible. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, you aren't going to get to that point because Mr. Beast, it took him, what, like 10, 12 years to get to that point, and he knows everything there is to know about YouTube. I don't think that if you are going into YouTube trying to just blow up quickly, that you actually want to be a YouTuber. You don't want to listen to like what Mr. Beast and all these other YouTubers are saying, because you have to realize that they're making videos to be the biggest videos possible, not necessarily making videos to make videos for fun. And I really honestly do truly feel like if you are only making videos to see the biggest amount of success possible, especially in the beginning where you 100% will not see that, it's just going to make you not want to make videos. It's going to make you want to quit. Just make the videos you want to make, be your authentic self, and do it semi-consistently. And if you do that for a long period of time, there is no question, there's no if or but, you will see the success that you wanted to see. Now, I know that I got really in depth on this one question, but I didn't really want to like stretch it out or like try to do anything crazy. But if you did like this video, then please email my email at kangaroobusiness@gmail.com if you have any problems or questions in your actual life that I could try to give you advice on. But whether you do that or not, I appreciate you for watching this video all the way through. And if you did like it, you should go check out the video I uploaded a few days ago talking about motivation.